Hello everybody, I'm Amber Hawk. You can find me at Downright Goes here, so that's my account, so you can find me there. So today we're looking into the famous movie, which a lot of YouTubers are talking about, and that famous movie is K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, I know my last two videos I was looking at detective shows like Hawaii Five-O and games like Steel and Flesh. Yes, that's what I looked into last time. But this time, we're looking into K-pop Demon Hunters. Since a lot of theories were brought up by a lot of YouTubers, I'm going to give my own theories on the movie. So, let's dive into it. Let's get into it. Straight into it. Theory number one. Okay, my first theory is going to be about Mira. A lot of YouTubers are saying that Mira is a demon. Okay,
She's the black sheep of her
maybe,
family.
maybe not, but I seriously doubt that. I seriously doubt that. Because people are saying that she is a demon because of her colored hair. Okay, yeah, maybe. Since a lot of demons we've seen have colored hair, like Rumi and the Side Boys had colored hair. But here's why I doubt that. Okay, she has red hair, colored hair. But I doubt that. I seriously doubt that she's a demon because her parents all had black hair. Her parents, her entire family had black hair. How is that possible? Okay. I know some of you might say she might have gone to Grima and was turned into a demon. Probably that's what happened, but I still doubt that. That's why we're going into my second theory. Okay, my second theory is going to be looking straight into that. Okay, theory number two. We're still looking at Mira. Still looking at Mira. You might say she could have gone to Guima and was turned into a demon by Guima. Okay, maybe that's what happened. But I still doubt that. Like I said, I still doubt that. Because those YouTubers who said that uh human beings are not allowed, they cannot know about demons. And then the same YouTuber was like, Mira's family knew that she was a demon. How? And they were hiding the truth, but how? I mean, since you say that human beings are not allowed to know about demons, so how could they have known this and hid the truth? So the same YouTuber was saying that her parents knew the truth, but they were hiding it from everyone. I know it sounds controversial, but how could they have known about truth if human beings are not supposed to know about demons? You see, that's very controversial. Okay, let's get moving. Now let's get into my third theory. Theory number three. We're still looking at our girl Mira, but we're also going to be looking at mystery. But Mira's still connected to this. Okay, mystery. A lot of YouTubers are saying that mystery is actually Mira's brother. Okay, okay. To some extent, you might believe it because of the earrings. They wore similar earrings. See, the earrings that they wore were kind of similar. So you might say they were related. But then those YouTubers said that Mystery was actually an animal, a real animal, a dog. Maybe, uh, maybe, just maybe it was because of the striking resemblance that Mystery had with the dog. You know, the hair covering the face and everything. Okay, it could be true.
Should I?
People think that could be true. And also, there was a part where in the movie where he barked like a dog. He actually barked. And then there was a part in the movie where Gino is pitching to Guima about Demon Boy Band. She said that he was the only one who had visible things coming out of his mouth, which she says is evidence that he was actually an animal turned to a demon by Guima. Okay? To some extent, you might believe that. But here is where it gets controversial. This very same YouTuber said that Mira and Mystery siblings. They were siblings, that's what she said. She said they were siblings. How is that possible? I mean, if if these two are siblings, how can Mira be okay, she obviously wasn't a demon from birth. She obviously wasn't a demon from birth. So if she actually is a demon, she would have been turned into a demon by Guima. She was obviously not demon from birth because her parents were not demons; they were human beings. So if she was a human being in the beginning, how could she have been a sister to an animal? I'm just, what is wrong with their parents giving birth to an animal? An animal. That's controversial. It's seriously, it's controversial. Seriously, how can that be possible? A human being a sister to an animal? That that does not work. That seriously does not work. You might say that Guima could have caused this or something like that, but seriously, it's not possible. It's seriously controversial. Okay, let's move on to my fourth theory. My fourth theory is about hair. A lot of YouTubers are saying that you can tell from a demon and a human being because of their hair. Because demons have colored hair, and human beings have black hair. Yes, to some extent, maybe. We see it in Rumi, because she's half demon, her hair is colored. Okay, it's colored. And also see that in the Soldier Boy. You see that in Baby, Romance, Abby, and Mystery. All their hair is colored. And they're demons. Yeah, so to some extent, this could be true. To some extent. Then we also see that uh these the parents have black hair and they're human beings. We also see it in Bobby and Zoe. They were human beings and they had black hair. But here's where it gets crazy. Gino was a demon, but he had black hair? How's that possible? Some of you might say in his human form, yeah, he had black hair. But he always had black hair. Even in his demon form, he had black hair. In his human form, he still had black hair. How's that possible? You might say, because, Guima could have turned him into a demon. So, he was still partially human. So his hair was still black, because he was still partially human. That's what some of you might say. Okay, maybe. Maybe. But, with Mira, in Mira, she obviously wasn't a demon from birth, so which means she was turned into a demon by Guima, but her hair is still black. So Still controversial. Sorry, I meant to say colored. Her hair is colored. It's not black. It's colored. So this whole hair thing is still pretty controversial. It's very controversial because she was obviously not a demon from birth. She was changed by Guima. If she actually is a demon, she was changed by Guima to be a demon. But her hair is black. Ginu was her hair is colored. Sorry, her hair is colored. Sorry, I keep making this mistake. Her hair is colored. But Ginu was also changed from a human being to a demon. But his hair is black. What could be so special about him that he is the only demon who's the only demon who was changed from a human being to be a demon and his hair remained black? That doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, here's where it gets even more controversial. A lot of the demons also had black hair, but they say that demons have colored hair. How is that possible? Look, this demon has black hair, this demon has black hair, and these demons have black. All of them, they have black hair. How's that possible? You might say that they had shape-shifted to be demons from human beings, to be human beings from demons. So they're still partially in their human form. You might say that, but still, look at these water demons. They have black hair, and all these have black hair. So this theory is getting even more controversial. Even more controversial. Okay, let me show you a different picture. These water demons have black hair as well. Look, they have black hair, and they're demons. They are demons, but they have black hair. How's that possible? But the whole theory says that demons are supposed to have colored hair, and human beings are the only ones who are supposed to have black hair. That's pretty controversial. Anyway, here's where my video comes to an end. Here's where it comes to a close. Okay? This is me, Ambrock, sharing with you facts that I noticed in all the stories told by YouTubers. So please share your thoughts in the comment section. Please share your thoughts. And if you like this video, please like it. And also, subscribe to my channel. It's me, Ambrock. Sharing facts. Like I said, sharing facts. For all we know, these YouTubers could be feeding us lies. Anyway, not to insult anyone. No offense to the YouTubers. No offense. But these are my theories. So share with us your theories. Thank you for watching.